All right. And 3, 2, 1.
Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy, Ed Blair, your one and only host, Ed Blair. We took a couple weeks off, had some things going on, but we back. So I want to welcome y'all to the Ed Blair podcast. Hopefully you had a good weekend. I got 2 hometown legends on here with me today, and I figured it was only right for me to bring them on the show today due to the fact that they're both featured on my new album, Diary of a Brave Slave. I got Sherdizzil in the building, and then I got Trell in the building. Both are legends in their own right. So let's get to it. How y'all doing?
Man, I'm good now. Like, I appreciate that legend shout out.
Oh man, we all kings and queens in the zoo. We all legends in our own right.
Well, that's without a doubt.
Absolutely. How you doing, Trellion? Trell?
Bro, I'm feeling real good. Yeah, I also appreciate that shit, bro. Yeah, love, man. I'm just glad to be here. And thanks for having me, for real.
Y'all both welcome, and I appreciate y'all, man. Like, me and Trell, we went to middle school together. Me, him, and Zach Bolden on the camera, so we known each other. We tapped in. I met, Maple Street. I met Sherdizzil. We was at an open mic. I forget what the name of it was, but it was
for the good.
Oh, yeah, for the good. Every first Friday, right? Or first Sunday?
I think third Thursday.
Okay, yeah. But that's where we was tapped in at. It was a dope poetry event. Some rap, some did singing a cappella. It was pretty smooth. But I wanted to tap in with y'all, man. Get right to it. So, we're all from the zoo, but Sheridan, you also were born in Tennessee, right?
Oh, no, I was born here.
Okay.
I lived in Tennessee for about 10 years.
Okay. And then, Trellion, you was born and raised in the zoo too?
Yeah, born and raised here, bro, all my life.
All right, same, tapped in. I feel like you both got interesting stories in your own ways. You both started doing music around the same time. So I want to, tap in and see, like, what made y'all start rapping? Like, and then also what was the inspiration behind the decision to pick up a pen and pad for both of you?
When did I start rapping?
Yeah.
I think I attempted at 12. At the earliest, I attempted at 12.
Okay. What was the inspiration behind it?
I was a real book smart kid in school, and like that's all I really was good at. And like I went to all black school probably from 2nd to 5th grade.
Okay.
On the north side in Kalamazoo was a charter school, but it was kind of like, okay, you had a lot of cats in the hood have this mentality like you're not supposed to be smart.
Right.
And so that had me kind of feeling like I wasn't black enough.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't do any of the stereotypes. I'm not a hooper. I was not a whore, not a drug dealer, So the only thing it was looking like was, okay, let me try rap. Let me try rap to feel a little more black. And probably by maybe 18, 19, I finally was starting to like, okay, I'm actually getting better with this. And now I grew a passion for it.
Okay.
It's no longer I needed this to feel more like a black person. I need this because I need to feel more like me.
Right. It became part of you.
Yeah, without a doubt.
What about you, Trellion?
All right, shit, bro. Let me first off say, like, damn, Trellion is catchy as hell. It's all, I always pronounced it Trellion, but it's funny, like, everybody, like, say Trellion. I'm like, damn, I wish I started off pronouncing it like that.
I thought that's what it was. My fault. I ain't mean no disrespect.
Nah, you good.
I think Trellion better because it kind of reminds me of Coleon.
Yep, the Don Coleon. I don't know.
Yeah.
Shit, I'll rock with both. Trademark them both.
All love, bro. And some of the greats still get mispronounced. Shit, they still great. Shit, I don't change shit. But my start with music, bro, it ironically didn't start with hip hop. Like I wasn't a big hip hop head. I was like a young dude, like 10, 12, bro. I was the type of nigga be lip syncing to Temptations and the Jackson's Fives and shit like that, bro. Like I wasn't till I was 15 years old. My mom was dating this dude. He was a rapper and shit, you know, doing this thing from KZoo. I think he's still doing this thing right now. And I just was watching him like, damn, that shit look easy. Writing raps and shit, just putting your feelings on paper. So I just wrote a little rap. He was like, damn, you kind of witty with them words, man. You need to do something with that. Okay. So when I was 15, 16, I made a little CD, passed it around at Norks and shit. You know, a few niggas may remember. Got cuss on here, bro?
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, a few people may remember that shit. But I kind of was like on and off with it. I ain't had no guidance or nothing. Right. I just kind of go to waste. So like 10 years later, shit, 25, bro, picking this shit back up. I just had a state of mind, like wasted talent. It ain't an accident. You know what I mean? Like, if you good at what you do, it's for a reason. That's how I feel.
Facts. Now, that's why. Do you remember the name of that project you was passing out? Like your first underground project?
But man, I know I was going by the name Big Trell.
I remember that.
Bidtril. I don't remember the name of the CD though. I probably didn't have a name. I just wrote Big Trell on that mud.
Okay.
If I recorded in DJ Playhouse, I know you remember this shit because I was in there hours recording like 10 tracks, just rapping, bro.
Now, is this when he had the barbershop and then the studio was in the back, or was it when he had just the studio?
The studios. He had one that was like on Portage Road.
Okay, yep.
Yep, and I used to go upstairs and record the shit. Then he had moved to like, it was still on the south side, like right around the corner by the bread shop or something.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But that's where I recorded that CD at when he moved by the bread shop. I was in there late night as hell, recorded like 10 tracks straight.
That's what's up, man. And shout out to DJ Playhouse too, man. For those who don't know who he is, that's Adam Bayless. He's selling cars on the side, but also he used to have a barbershop and a studio called Playhouse. And then shout him out. And then also he was my DJ when I went on the Lori Moore show. So if people tap into that, that's who the black guy on the turntables was. But but just to move forward, I mean, you know, as far as mixtapes, singles, albums, EPs, whatever you want to call it, how many would you both say you got under your discography?
My discography, I mean, honestly, I have of my own work, I only really have an EP and 2 singles out. Of my own work, you know, I'm more of a writer, or at least I was more of a writer than anything.
Right.
But there is an album on the way. And now that I am growing into like, let's say I'm an executive producer now. I have an artist who is about to drop Monday. So this will be the first release off of the newly found Genius imprint. King James, Hard to Love, drops November 30th, Monday, November 30th.
Okay. So for the followers, viewers, listeners, subscribers, make sure y'all tap into that. Now, Sherdizzil, what's the name of some of them projects, man, so people could tap in with you? Okay.
So my EP that I dropped around this time last year, I'm Listening, ... There's 4-track EP, as well as there's a couple other singles out called My Daily Prayer and Drawing Blanks.
Okay.
On all streaming platforms. Now, if you want some free stuff, I have been putting out little goodies recently. So on SoundCloud, there's a lot of new music that I have been dropping to let people know that, hey, I'm not asleep. Stuff is on the way. Label, we coming in full throttle.
Okay. Now, what's your SoundCloud too? That way people can go find that.
I guess www.soundcloud.com/Sherdizzil. Sherdizzil is spelled SHERDIZZIL.
Okay, bet. And then, what about you, Trellion? Trell, tell the people the name of your project, some singles you got, and where they can find it at.
Shit, I got a total 3 mixtapes. That's Free Beater, Defeat, and Entree. And I just recently released the EP called 33 Steps.
Okay.
All 3, Defeat, Free Beater, and 33 Steps is on all streaming platforms. You can find that anywhere. Entree is the only one I just put on SoundCloud and YouTube. And that's only because I use YouTube beats. And that was more of that was just a fun thing for me, you know what I'm saying? Why put it on stream if I can't really make money off of it, you know?
Right. You don't want to have the lawsuits and all that.
Yeah.
I do have a bone to pick with you, though, Trell. The Nova dropped Relief Fund the same day.
Oh, man, it was a lot of bro. Motherfuckers was dropping hella shit that time. Wayne had dropped. Y'all had dropped. My girl Ayla Fake, like, man, it was some heat.
That's just a good day for KZ music then. That's
it was.
Good day.
For real. A lot of niggas dropped, bro. That shit.
And then the crazy part is we all did numbers too. So like people was really watching our scene for real, for real.
Hell yeah.
Now I'll chime in too. I got 2 albums and then I got some singles as well. The Understudy, Zoomatic, Make Money, few different shits. Check that out. All platforms for all the viewers and listeners watching. Then the Novit dropped Relief Fund. That's the group project. Myself, Zach Bolden, Sunshine Pedro. But moving forward, have y'all performed often? And then also, what was y'all's most memorable experience with performing live?
This year, I've only had one paid in-person show, being around people, and maybe 2 or 3 paid virtual performances, as well as doing open mics of recent. But the feeling, like, I think my most memorable one was an open mic around the time of, in the summertime when everything was going on. We were really fed up with what had just happened with Breonna Taylor and things of that nature. Yeah. And I performed My Daily Prayer, as well as a song that I wrote for Last Gas called Cape and Mask.
Okay.
Just to really, two different sides of the Black struggle. Cape and Mask is like the struggle of what Black people have to go against in America. Mm-hmm. My Daily Prayers covers more about if you don't feel like you're Black enough for your own people.
Okay.
Because, that was probably my most favorite, memorable performance.
Okay. Was it the reception that did it for you, or was it just because of the songs?
I'll say the reception. Like, I put out a music video outside about over a year ago and had the little paid, a little $15 thing that Facebook gives you to promote it. It racked up 1,000 views.
Okay.
My performance did those same numbers, and I didn't have to do anything.
That's crazy.
So it got way more reactions. I'm like, okay, this is different. So that really motivated me to really lock in, actually, to keep even doing music for myself this year.
Yeah, because it was easy to get uninspired this year with everything that transpired as far as like the police brutality, the police killings, and COVID on top of that, people being laid off work. It was just so much going on this year. So, whatever little piece of sanity you was able to find, it's something to hold on to. What about you, Trell?
Shit, I performed one time as Big Trell like years ago at Western.
Okay.
That shit was pretty fun. I performed like 3 songs. it was kind of a flash. Like, bro, once I'm up there rapping, like all the nerves be going away.
Yeah.
But you know, that's just how I feel. But then, but I also gotta give a shout out to Cody and OG Diggs, because he brought me back up. He put me on another show this year. It was a show that he had connected with some dudes from out by Indiana or whatever.
Yeah, I had seen pictures y'all had.
It was performing outside. It was like a little Halloween event. Shit, we went the fuck off, bro. We performed Get With Me. That's on 33 Steps, featuring Cody and OG Diggs. And shit, me and his shit that we did on his project.
Okay. What was that reception like for you? Because, you know, you took the break and then you came back to it. So, like, what was it like? Like,
it was so surreal, bro. And I felt so unprepared. Like, I always feel like that, but I be prepared. But I always feel like I could be more ready. But once I got up there and seeing those people's faces, like, they really your music. This ain't just a bunch of drunk motherfuckers. These motherfuckers really rocking with your shit, because it'll be niggas up there that ain't doing their thing.
And they the just crowd be sitting there like...
Yeah, they still... Yeah, but when we was up there, bro, they was rocking with us, shit. Motherfuckers calling for encores and shit, bro. Oh, God, for real.
That's what's up, man. Like, I feel like it's something that's long overdue for a lot of our artists back home. Like, a lot of people overlook it because there is a lot of people that do put out bullshit, and then it's, like, watered down, and it's, like, they give us a bad look. And then the people that's actually dope, you know, get overshadowed by that. So I feel like it's like a long overdue standing ovation for a lot of us that's finally starting to get out there, for real, for real. Yeah. Now, have y'all ever tapped in like with any festivals, any summer jams or anything like that? It don't necessarily have to be like performing, but like just going like as a fan or just going to network.
Let's see. I would have with if Three Rivers would have been able to have their festivals, that would have been something I could have been a part of, having connections with that. With Last Gas, you know, they usually do the festival thing. We were supposed to have something on the table for that. I definitely would love to tap in. Like, honestly, I want to tap into venues around here. I'd love to be able to tap into Bells and things of that nature. You know,
Bells is a nice one too. Like, if y'all never performed there, like I haven't performed there, but like I've been to a lot of hip hop shows there. They really fuck with our genre and our locals. So, and it's a nice area too, like a nice venue as well.
The audience, like compared to other breweries like Old Dog Tavern and stuff like that. I don't mean to put them out there like that, but the people there at Bells, they actually want a show. They're not just there to drink, you know.
They want some ticket sales and they want to make some money off of the show. They actually give a fuck. Now, what about you, Trell? Like, you know, you want to tap in at anything, or have you tapped in at anything?
Man, that's definitely what I need. Work. That's what I was trying to improve this year. You know, really just tapping into shows around here and like really like local events and shit. That's something I definitely need to improve. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I mean, same here, man. Like, it's only so much we can do right now because of the COVID, of course. But before that, like, I was like strictly like just record. Might do an open mic, record. Might do a real show. But then after a while, it's like when you're not consistently with the constantly performing, like people like kind of don't care at some point.
I have like one question for both of y'all.
All right.
How do y'all feel as a black artist in Kalamazoo, you know, trying to get shows around? Because let's be honest, West Michigan is a brewery place. So, you know, breweries for the most part don't really, at times they want to hear rappers, but at other times, you know, they have this way about them, you know, so trying to get shows here is difficult. It's not an easy task at all, you know.
I feel it's hard to say, like, because I haven't like really attempted to book anything in 2020. So that's like, I'm not 100% on what it's like right now. But I do know in the past, like when the group was trying to get a run together and do stuff on our own, it was very difficult. And it wasn't because of the venues themselves. It was just more so like the older generation of artists was just being very selfish with like the connections they had to the venues. And then like as far as who was opening for them, it was always the same few people over and over again. And it's like, okay, bro, we get it. But there's also like other dope artists as well that you can fuck with. You're just choosing not to.
So you feel like there still hasn't been initiated a change of guards from the generation of hip hop and R&B artists before us?
I mean, now I could say that it probably has, because you're seeing a lot more artists from our hometown that are doing stuff. They're just taking initiative and putting it together on their own, which is the right way to do it as an independent artist. But I'm just saying, like, back then when I was actively shopping for shows and venues, that's what it was like. But now I think it's probably a little bit different because, like, the generation that I'm speaking of, you know, they getting older. They starting to just fade out kind of and just doing the family things, or just, you know, they not solely focused on music like we are.
Yeah. And I don't think it's a race thing, bro. Like, for real. I think some of our own people got favoritism and shit.
Yeah.
But it's artists out here getting hella shows and performing, but Kamazoo, they got this tendency for popularity, you know, talent, your work ethic or whatever. Okay. And, you know, motherfuckers got their picks, bro.
Yeah.
I don't really think it's a race thing. But on the flip side, you look at places like Western, which is a big thing in the city, they be having all types of shows you don't even be hearing about. I remember one time Lil Yachty and shit was here.
It's wild, man. Like, promotion is terrible in our hometown.
So on the race tip, I probably would say that for that, because places like that be having shows and shit, they don't want to reach out to the community out of fear or whatever, you know, because they don't want to mess with niggas. So it's a little bit of race and people like our own people too, you know, some of them.
Yeah, because there's a lot of us that
struggle for a black person typically being we getting pulled. We getting pushed by them, and then we getting pushed by ourselves, you know.
Sure.
But yeah, just to answer the question, man, you know, I can't speak for now, but my experience in the past, that's where I stand on it. But 2021, hopefully we all come together, change the narrative on that, and just start doing our own shit. But absolutely. But going forward, though, like, if you could work with any artist, whether it be mainstream or independent, who would y'all want to tap in with?
That's hard.
Yeah, I mean.
But definitely, I would say, as far as like beat makers and shit, I want some beats from Tim, Dre, Scott Storch. I would definitely need a Manny Fresh beat for real.
Okay, I did that.
So as far as on the beat tip, but rapping wise, really, I'm just open to anybody, man. You know what I'm saying? If you real, you about your shit, about your message, I'm willing to work with anybody on that tip. I ain't gonna turn down like nobody that's doing their thing, especially if I fuck with their music.
Bad. What about you, Sherdizzil? Or Sherdizzil, I'm sorry.
No, either or. I guess I don't want to give this answer because that sounds so like typical. Like whoever I vibe with, whoever's appreciative of what I bring to the table, you know, like it's so many artists, mainstream and even around here that I haven't tapped in with. I'm like, yo, I would like to work with you, but if you also don't recognize what I do, I'm good on it.
I feel you. Now, who would y'all say your top 5 or top 10 mainstream rappers are?
Mainstream rapper or artist, like
either
or okay, artist, top 5 rap artists. Okay, of course Drake is up there. I don't want to. We know who the big 3 is. We know the big three is. I don't want to have to say those dudes. Don Toliver is one of my favorites right now. Man, his sound is crazy. I don't know if you would consider him rap or R&B, maybe both.
Both, yeah.
Okay, so Don Toliver is one of my favorites right now. Roddy Ricch. Roddy Ricch is definitely up there. Don Toliver, Roddy Ricch. Ooh.
Yeah, you said Drake too, so you got two more.
Okay. Don Toliver, Roddy Ricch, Drake. Who else am I really rocking with right now? I don't want to say no regular dude. Everybody know. Lil Baby, like, man, he had a hell of a year this year for sure.
Yeah.
And
last one.
Myself. Oh wait, I'm not mainstream. Okay.
Bro, well, you gotta put yourself in your own top 5 regardless. I do it all the time.
But we said mainstream, so let's not say me. Dirk.
Okay. What about you, Trell?
They gotta be like relevant right now, or it just be like
just be in general.
Yeah, okay. You know, I fuck with a lot of them niggas here and there. You know, as far as naming them as my top 5, I don't think one of them newer ones. I do fuck with OMB Peasy. Like,
okay.
Mo 3, I like him. So, then I just got a 50. What was that, 2 already?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. 50 Cent, Lil Wayne. Oh, Lil Wayne. 50 Cent, Lil. I mean, not to sound cliche, but to me, pop, you know.
I thought you was going to say Big Trell. I was waiting for it.
I ain't mainstream yet, bro. So.
Hey, but I felt the same way, but we going to get there, so it's all cool.
Yeah, you right.
I definitely feel it. Now, it's a question I always ask the locals when they come on the show, man. Who would y'all say y'all's top 5 local MCs are?
Local MC?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So my top 5 in the city right now. Y'all haven't heard of this dude probably yet, but he's coming. He goes by Felipe. That is like my favorite rapper. One I'm like, all right, that dude can rap. Him, Young Pharaoh. I don't know if you're too familiar with him, but matter of fact, he was working with Playout for a time. So Felipe, Young Pharaoh. I gotta put myself up there.
Okay, 2 more.
Rap. Rap. Okay, go. Because it's a lot. Because there's so many dope MCs. I gotta put Jay up there, Jay Jackson.
Okay. That's your 5 then. And then what about you, Trell?
Man, you trying to get me in trouble, man. I worked with a lot of
yeah, I feel like I'm about to lose work because I ain't say a lot of shit.
I'm gonna say it though. This is outside looking in. Ain't because I like you better personally. It's just, as a consumer of music, not as a person that works, like it comes to them bars and shit. And this ain't in order at all. I can't do order at all because everybody got their time and you know their moments and shit.
Right.
But Ayla Faye, for real, like she a female. She was on that song "Have It With Me." We did a video this summer.
Okay, shout out to her.
The bars, bro. She give me like Lauryn Hill, but a rapper. I don't know. She goes sick, bro. You gotta fuck off. Ayla Faye, Cat O'Brien, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. I just say Codeine OG Diggs. definitely got them bars. And he like one of the motherfuckers that still, he one of them niggas that could bust out a freestyle 16. You know what I'm saying? Like, no problem. Definitely Codeine OG for real.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to them. All right, Ed LaFay, Cat O'Brien, Codeine OG Diggs, or definitely myself.
Okay.
I could definitely put myself on that list. And number 5, and I can't do a number 5, man. I would have to say Wayno.
Okay.
Yeah.
And y'all worked with a lot of people, so I respect that. The artists that y'all put out there. I know a lot of them too, so like you'll see them on the podcast. Probably see some collabs in the near future. But before we get up out of here, man, is there anything either one of you want to promote? And then also let's tell the people where they can find y'all on social media.
A Day in the Life coming soon. My debut studio album.
All right.
And like I said, Hard to Love by King James, first Genius official release, dropping November 30th, Monday.
All
right, bet. Now, what about social media for you?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram. I don't really use Twitter at the number 1 of many talents. That's all together, no underscores, anything of that nature.
Okay, bet. And then what about you, Trell?
Shit. Anywhere you go, YouTube, Google search bar, type in my name, Trellion Trell, Trellion, Trell, Trell. Shit, find me on Instagram at Michigan Trail 269. Same on YouTube, Michigan Trail. Go subscribe. I got 33 Steps to EP. That's out circulating right now. Shit going hard. This new video I got coming out called Beast Mode. Some shit ain't nobody ever do around here. I know that shit definitely.
Dang it, cut him off.
You gonna call him back for the last bit?
If it lets me.
Oh, it's converting that. No, don't exit out of that.
No, I'm not.
Damn. We was almost done.
Hold up.
We needed 7 more. We needed 2 minutes. That's it. Oh, shit. The Zoom cut off. The fucking time, yeah. I think because he started to call so soon, so early.
No, it wasn't that. It's not the pro account anymore, I guess.
Try to get him back.
Yeah, after it converts the first half. So that must be what happens when we watch podcasts on YouTube and they do Zooms and then they break it into 2 30-minute videos. That must be what happens. Nobody got the pro.
I thought you was going to stop the interview and restart it. Because, not restart it, but like stop it so that we could start the time over, because when that 10-minute pop-up had came up.
I don't even know what. So that gave me 30 minutes, I think. I don't know. I wasn't timing it, to be honest.
All right, so we started got time on this. I'm about to go brush my teeth. That sounds weird, but I'm about to go do that. My tooth hurt bad as shit.
All right. It's at 20%.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm pissed I didn't get mentioned, and you cut him off on the 5th one.
I didn't.
Yes, you did. He only gave fucking 4. Jay was 4.
Oh.
He gave 2 himself, and then Jay Jackson, and he was like, okay, Trellion Trell's next. I was like, what? No! I want to hear this 5th one.
Okay, I got you.
God damn!
We're going to bring it back. How many more minutes do I got left in this one, Dakota?
Well, it's 8:40 right now.
Like, this went 45 minutes?
Oh, 40. Yeah, we started like right at there.
Okay, yeah. All right, so when I log back in, I'll be able to resume the time, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, actually.